Okay, so I'm Aaron Hallett. I write original Christian rock. I come out here every morning and write a new song, and I'm just doing it because I like writing music. I like to convey the idea, like just do something if you want to do it, because I know people that just dwell on things and never start, so I'm like the opposite. I'm like, I'm just going to do it. If it comes out crappy, who cares? I'll just do it the next time and learn from my mistakes. Regardless of all that, I was just messing around before I turned on the camera. I got some kind of riff going and I set a tempo. So on my template, I've got some drums that are going to be there until I actually play a part. So I don't know if that's verse or chorus just yet, but it's something. Do like a little intro chorus, go into that slow thing, that'll be the verse, and so on. I'm pretty sure I messed up the second chorus. I also didn't do the same transition. Yeah, I kind of botched it, but the mistakes were in the key. So I think I'm just not going to care because it'll harmonize and it'll sound kind of half on purpose. I just ended up improvising a bunch of random harmony things. I'm going to tune this down, and no, I'm not going to start reaching for my tuning pegs. B, B flat, A. I don't know if I want to drop both of them. Let me try without a drop on the right side. Copy that, paste it. All right, so I'm going to chop the ends off these, reselect and copy, and paste. I think I do want to drop octave on the right side as well, but I'm going to do it with the very first guitar I tracked by routing it. I'm just turning it down because I don't want it to overpower everything. Okay, clean overdubs. Alright, so copy, same thing, paste, chop the end. So the verse could benefit. I'll just do the right side, but it'll benefit from the layer. Not going to do anything in this little third thing. I didn't do the verse, I just played a D, C, B. Harmonized it on the right side a little bit, and that's going to be my guitar solo area. Alright, so I just decided to keep it going, and I ended up doing a little bit of a final chorus guitar solo. I don't know if I want to do an intro solo or not. I might. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'll go for it. It's like blasting or something. Save. Good. It'll just go in all crazy and then it chills out for the verse. That's good. I just grabbed my bass guitar, tuned it, and here we are. All right, bass went pretty well. I didn't mess up the chorus that I messed up on the other takes. I don't think I want power chords for this. I'm debating doing this, but I'm just going to try, see what it sounds like. It's probably going to sound good. I just don't know if I want to layer this much. Just adds a little extra low end in there. Just helps make it sound full. on. I had the mic off. I yanked the 2 and 4 snare hits in the chorus up to E1. I have a single zone snare trigger that spits everything out at D1. So Modern and Massive, I don't have to do a thing for, because as long as it's like above a certain velocity, it just goes to rim shot. But this one, I have to pull it up, so I just did that. Aside from that, though, it just that. So yeah. Let's see. I just pulled up some lyrics I wrote ahead of time, so I'm just gonna see if I can use these. Screw off, snot. I've got to warm up. I normally go take a break because I have to pee. But I am currently okay. I'm gonna hit record and just see. Let me just listen. All right, cool. Held out a really long scream at the end. I always hit the friggin' spacebar too loud, dude. All right, I'm just gonna select this whole. There's the spacebar clip. Oh, there it is. That's just noise. You know, while I'm at it, I bet I drummed on my legs right here. I got too excited. Actually, okay, right there. I accidentally leave that sometimes, and you just, if you hear these faint little noises in the guitar solo, that's what it is. I'm like. Cool. Vocals accomplished. I don't know if the choruses are 100% accurate to each other. Like, they're probably a little different. But it's like a one-time or a one-pass-through type take, and I just do it. I'd rather that. It's easier to edit the video, and I just like to get it done. So, yeah. I think I stuck to the lyrics pretty well, which is a feat for me because I often just make stuff up as I'm going. They're going to be copy pasted to the bottom of the description box. The middle of my description box is going to have where you can find me online, purchase and stream my music, so it's just a big paragraph. If you use any of the services, just go to the service you use, type my name in the search bar, and you should find me right away. The top thing in my description box is a link that's going to go to the best Bible teaching I know of. I say in the beginning of the video, it's Christian rock. I don't go on about it because it's not my thing to do that. So I'm just pointing to someone else's really good teaching. It's unlike everything else. It's not subjective. Everything else I see is. Everything else is traditional, denominational, personal, emotional, and a lot of text out of context baggage that gets piled on and skews the meaning. This is objective teaching, and it's just bird's eye view of the whole thing, text in context, grammar translation from the original languages, and then teaching with nothing else added. So I think it's a good resource. I put it there for that reason if you're looking around. I'm going to throw my usual vocal effects on. If you're wondering what those are, I have humanoid. That gives me a little width in my vocals. Put it on so it's doing a harmony note, and then what I'll do is put the automation on latch, and anywhere the verse happens, it's like on 0, maybe 10, like, you know, maybe like up to 10, but usually on 0. And then when it hits the chorus, I'll just go bring it up a little bit, so then you hear that harmony, the drone harmony, and then I'll bring it back down. I chase that with clip distortion 15%. It's just doing a little narrow band, and it just makes the screams sound more aggressive than they really are, because they're not even screams. They're just a little bit of, if I'm hitting a pitch, I'm doing falsetto, and I just got vocal fry on top of it, so it's like stupidly easy. And then if I'm hitting a like pitchless one, it's actually just an inhale scream, so I just barely breathe in. So like I can hold this as long as I can suck air into my lungs. It's like a fry, like kind of like, it's like up here. You're not like, there's no effort. So it's just backed away from the mic. That sounds absolutely ridiculous. If I get close and do it like I'm doing on here, I don't even have to get close because the clip distortion sells it. Watch this. Put this on. Like that. Yeah, so I do that. I also have like a little filter thing. It's in Remix, which is a Logic plugin, and there's a bunch of stuff Remix does, but I only use it for the filter, so it's like right here. I just automate it. I go turn it on and off. I don't usually go over my vocal chain, so that's what it is. I always do it after I shut the camera off, but it's like a real quick punch it out in like 5-10 minutes type thing. So yeah, that's that. I think that's it for the song. I'll be out here tomorrow morning because I just keep writing a song every morning, posting the videos. So yeah, here comes the song. I'll shut up, and thanks for watching. Bye.